Hey guys, my name is Rudy Horak, and welcome to my channel of doing stuff and things, helping you do stuff and things. Today's topic is the Superfit Treadmil. It's been 3 months, so it is time to lubricate this thing. This procedure can be used on this treadmill and several like it. Please consult your instruction manual for details. We're going to do lubrication, and also I want to point out here, you can see how my belt has walked a little bit here. There's a bit of a space right here. So we want to go ahead and fix that. So step one is to go ahead and unplug the treadmill from your outlet after it's powered off. Now this particular treadmill is great. It's got a maximum speed of 3.0 when it's folded like this, and 7.5 when it's full upright. So first thing you need to do for this maintenance is we need to raise this up, unlock the handle, then raise this up. Okay. So I'm running a one-person operation here. So we're going to find the exact sweet spot here, and we're going to lock it in place. Like so. Next thing we're going to do is we need something to prop this on. For me, I'm using a rock or something. The humor I got from some of the military meals ready to eat. So we're going to be careful enough to scratch this up. I would definitely use something softer, but I'm not responsible for this one. Slide the thing underneath here. Main thing you want to do is you want to get this thing off the ground. Next, you want to look through your bag of goodies that you got. You probably got oil like this. And I also bought an additional oil here, which is available on Amazon. And we'll use that later. This oil comes with the big straw thing that you see over here. That would be this big oil over here. So, I have noticed one important thing. If it's getting hard, you're going to damage this. Each treadmill is set up a little different. Please consult your manual. So, first thing you're going to do is there's two holes here, one on the left hand side and one on the right hand side. One of the main reasons we got this elevated is we want to make sure we count the turns. So, the wrench like this, an Allen stock, should have came with your set. If it didn't, you have to find the right one. And when you put it in here, you kind of feel it where it's right. And what you want to do is you want to turn this counterclockwise. So we're going to count the turns. 1, 2, 3. We'll repeat the procedure here on this side. Be back in here again. If it's getting hard, you're probably going the wrong way. 1, 2, 3 turns. I'm going to do 2 more. 1, 2. And back here to the right side again. Doesn't matter where you start, it's just easier to count when you set it up a certain way. That's 1, 2. This thing's pretty loose. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to realign the belt here. So the belt should be pretty loose here. Again, I can't emphasize enough to make sure that your stuff is, you do not over tighten this once we put this back. So I need both my arms here. Actually, I'm going to do a little bit more. So that would be 1, 2, and back to the left. 1, 2. Okay, what we're looking for the lubrication is elasticity, so we can move the belt around, and we're going to be putting most of the lubrication right there. We're doing something extra with this one. We're going to scoot this thing over, so I'm going to slide this over to where I feel that it's close and it's well balanced between the two sides. Up here in the front is going to be a little bit harder. I'm still going to move the belt over. And I got this thing loose enough where you can see right about here. And we're going to be careful not to mess this up. And the alignment's kind of good as long as it's not rubbing. And now we're going to do the actual lubrication. So this one, I believe, is actually already done. So what we want to do is lift the corner and gently apply. Gotta actually cut this one open. This one's actually the one I used before. You have to trim the top to get this working. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a zigzag pattern down here. And we're going to repeat this on the other side. With this built this loose, it's actually not that hard. And I want to get in here as much as we can. This is kind of where you do most of your stuff. You can see me putting my hand all the way in there. You don't want to underdo and overdo. You also notice that I have a little bit of grease marks here, so we want to definitely be careful with that. And we're going to go ahead and test this. So now, just like a screw, to tighten this, we're going to start here on the left hand side. First we want to check our alignment here. And I'm happy with the alignment, what we got here, almost. I'm going to say, looking here again, and that gave me a little bit of room on both sides. I'm pretty happy with this right here. And we're going to go ahead and tighten this. So again, Allen set, start way down, and this time we're going to go clockwise. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and go here on the right hand side. Kind of find your spot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to do a half a turn here like this. A quarter turn. Math was definitely not my strength. And I'm feeling this thing's getting really tight. So now to test this, most important, remove whatever it is that you use to raise this thing up, which in my case is the rock. This device is definitely not designed to elevate it, and especially something blocking the belt. Okay, I'm going to remove my rock, remove anything out of the way, and we're going to go ahead and plug in the power, which for me is on the other side here. The recommendation for this particular treadmill in moderate use like this is 3 months. Now we got to move this thing back for me, and we're going to plug this in again into the outlet. Turn the power switch on. Okay.